The helpful folks at Harris Ace Hardware say thank you for choosing Harris Ace as your favorite place to buy hardware and building supplies. Stop by Harris Ace Hardware and check out their weekly deals. Sign up for Ace Rewards and start earning points toward coupons and rewards. You'll even receive a $5 coupon just for signing up. Harris Ace Hardware in Jesup, Hinesville, Eulonia, and now in Brunswick. They are ready to serve your everyday building and hardware needs. Harris Ace Hardware.
It's time now for a look latest on local sports. In sports, the high school football team traveled to Pierce County Friday night to take on the Bears, and after about a 45-minute lightning delay, game got underway, and the Pierce County defense pitches a shutout and holds Wayne County to 140 yards total offense and wins the game by a score of 14-0. Quarterback Jermaine Bruton, the senior QB, scored on 2 touchdown runs for the Bears, one in the second quarter from 22 yards out, and the second late in quarter number 4 from 28 yards out. First touchdown was set up after what appeared to be an INT for the Jackets, but the ref calls pass interference instead. Bears a ball, and Wayne's defensive back then flagged 30 yards in penalties for displaying his disagreement with the call. 30 yards set up Pierce deep in Jacket territory, and the Bears cash in, take a 7-0 lead to the halftime locker room. Jackets just couldn't find any offense Friday, less than 50 yards on the ground. Just one big pass play in the offensive arsenal. Jackets stopped late in the game on 4th and 2. Quarterback Trey Pierce on a quarterback draw hit hard by the Bears defense. His helmet flew off and Pierce injured on the play. And all reports are that an MRI is scheduled this week once the swelling goes down. But the initial report is that the Jackets have lost their junior quarterback for the remainder of the season. Jackets currently 1-1 on the campaign and head to play Richmond Hill this Friday night. After the tough loss, we talked with head coach Ken Cribb.
We're all disappointed.
Yeah, not a good showing for the offense at all. Defense played pretty well. Just couldn't get anything in sync. Was it just because the rotation of the quarterbacks early? It looked like Pierce, when he came in, was a little bit off in the second quarter. We missed several plays early, had some people open. We just seemed to be a little off in the first half.
Bob, that's why you have to practice. When you can't make practice, mixing stuff up, just got too much. We got to tighten up. Got to be at practice every day, doing your part. And wet field, late start, good football team. People playing different positions. Doesn't make for a good ingredients for not a good recipe.
Again, our defense did pretty well. I just really surprised the stat that just sticks out. We less than 50 yards rushing. Held to 49 yards on the ground with that big offensive line. They did a good job of stacking the line, blitzing linebackers. Their linebacker play was excellent. I don't take anything away from the linebackers, but were you surprised we just couldn't get a push with our offensive line?
Yeah. See, that's what happens when you gamble. When they gambled, they did some very aggressive stuff, and it worked. But you have to make them pay for it. And when you don't make them pay for it, and their gamble paid off. That's exactly what happened.
And then early in the second quarter, again, it looked like we had the pick. No doubt about it. I think it was a bad call. Hadley had the pick, but then to lose the composure and get 2 15-yard penalties back-to-back, they just really put the ball inside the 30, and they took it in from there. It's bad enough. Like I said, you got to control what you can control. I know you're upset because the call went against you, but you can't say something to the official. You can't take your helmet and throw it. That was just crucial 30 yards on that first drive.
Yeah, it was. Exactly right. It goes back to just, got to keep tightening up on trying to get people to do what they're supposed to do, like they're supposed to do it.
Yeah, that's a senior. You can't expect a senior to, if that was a freshman or somewhere like that, you might say, okay, it's a rookie mistake, but that's a kid that's been playing. He's got to know better than that.
I blame it on just what you got inside. I don't think it's your age. Just got to be able to handle stuff, and can't act like that. It costs your team, and you pay a price.
Well, I'm sure the team will get back to work. I'm sure the coach staff will get back to work. It's one of those games you just got to flush it and forget about it. Get ready for Richmond Hill, who got a pretty rude awakening by the Ware County Gators tonight. The Gators are pretty tough, so but I'm sure they'll be angry, and we got to play them over there. Again, that was a game that got canceled last year, so I'm looking forward to that trip to Richmond Hill. They got the program rolling pretty good, but again, this region's so tough. Ware, Warner Robins, Coffee, veterans, all just putting up big numbers, big wins. So we're going to be right there in the thick of things at the end of the year. The good news is we're here talking football, which is good news.
That's right.
Happy to be here. But, again, just kind of surprised that we didn't score. I was just shocked our offense couldn't put some points on the board here.
Never got in rhythm. Never got anything rolling. Couldn't overcome. I hat off to them. They played an incredible game. They played very hard and aggressive, and we made way too many mistakes. Starting the game off, again, making mistakes, penalties, jumping off sides, playing out of position,
And again, those comments after the game of Coach Ken Cribb. Again, the final, Pierce County 14, Wayne County 0. Here's a look at some of the other scores from the weekend. In high school, Camden County defeats Glen Academy 31-14. Lions over Griffin 45-6. North Cobb beat Buford 28-14. Brunswick wins over McIntosh Academy 21-6. BC rolls over Effingham 49-7. Ware County defeated Richmond Hill in Waycross Friday night 36-29. Coffee downs Bainbridge 31-16. Bacon beat Long County 33-7. Southeast Bullock over Brantley 28-7. Jeff Davis over Atkinson 50-20. In college football, both Georgia Tech and Georgia Southern start the season off at 1-0. Yellow Jackets on the road beat FSU 16-13. Big win for the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets under second-year coach Jeff Collins. Georgia Southern home defeats Campbell University 27-26. Other scores: Notre Dame over Duke 27-13. Oklahoma rolled over Missouri State 48-zip. Clemson 37 to Wake Forest 13, Louisville 35, Western Kentucky 21, Texas 59, UTEP 3. SEC still 2 weeks away. They get underway on September 26. Wayne County's cross-country team had a good showing over in Douglas, Georgia at the Coffee Invitational. Then the boys team scores. Coffee County won the meet at home. Wayne County finished second with a total of 36. Pierce County third with a total 71, and Bacon County finished fourth with a score of 103. And the girls scores: Pierce County first with 25, Coffee second with 36, and Telfair third with 73. And the boys race, Wayne County placed 4 runners in the top 10. Terry Michener came in second place with a time of 18:10. Daniel Duke Barton came in fourth place with a time of 18:23. In fifth place was Connor Ogden, 18:44. And in 10th place, James Deverly finished with a time of 19 minutes. Noah Prince finished 17th with a time of 21:09. Luis Rojas finished 26th with a time of 22:26. And again, a good showing by Wayne County. In the girls' race, Zoe Ingram came in 12th with a time of 28:44. Jaylee Pittman 19th with a time of 32:29. And Arabia easily finished 24th with a time of 35:21. In baseball, Braves win yesterday afternoon, Sunday afternoon, 8-4 over the Washington Nationals. The Braves are now 28-19, 3.5 games ahead of Miami, 4 games ahead of Philadelphia, and lead the NL East. Tonight, the Braves take on the Baltimore Orioles. Game time 7:35 here on Big Dog Country, FM 105. The Braves have 23 games left in this 60-game season as they continue to play well. NFL football Sunday, Jacksonville picks up a big win at home over Indianapolis as Gardner Minshew goes 19-20 and throws for 3 touchdowns. The final score: Jaguars 27, Colts 20. Falcons lose at home to Seattle. Seahawks 38, Falcons 25. Other NFL scores: the Bills beat the Jets 27-17. The Bears over the Lions 27-23. Packers 43, the Vikings 34. New England beat the Dolphins 21-11. Washington upsets Philly 27-17. Raiders over Carolina 34-30. And the Ravens over Cleveland 38-6. The LA Chargers beat Cincinnati 16-13. Saints beat the Buccaneers 34-23. The Arizona Cardinals beat the San Francisco 49ers 24-20. And last night it was the LA Rams over the Cowboys 20-17. Tonight, 2 games to kick off Monday Night Football. The 7 o'clock game has Pittsburgh taking on the New York Giants, and the 10 o'clock game has the Tennessee Titans taking on the Denver Broncos. That's going to do it for latest in local sports. Sports is brought to you each and every day of this time by friends at Harris Ace Hardware.
One way to see over 170 new Ford F-150s is to visit a bunch of dealerships. Or beat it to Baxley and Woody Folsom Ford. We have over 170 F-150s, all with 0%